as I said before, ustedes is the way that is used, the word that is used in Latin America, right? So, traigan is a conjugation of the verb traer, which means to bring, for ustedes, that means you plural, and for ellos, that means they, right? Those both pronouns, they conjugate the same, they and ustedes. So, traigan la comida, bring the food. If I wanted to say, they bring the food, or make them bring the food, or let them bring the food, okay? I would say, que traigan la comida, right? Because I cannot, if I'm talking about they, I'm not speaking directly to them, right? Because if I were speaking directly to them, they would not be a they would be a you plural, right? So when I'm not speaking to somebody directly, but still I am commanding, I'm being imperative, there we have to use in Spanish the word que, okay? That's why here que indicates that I'm giving a command, but I'm not talking to anybody in particular, okay? So let's continue here. Solo falta sentarse a la mesa. Solo falta sentarse a la mesa. This means only remains or missing to sit down to or at the table, okay? So the only thing left is to sit at table. Solo falta sentarse a la mesa. Falta comes from the verb faltar, which means to miss something or something is lacking, right? To lack something. And our last sentence is ahora hay que levantar la mesa, or ahora hay que quitar la mesa. So, to lift the table after we finish eating, to lift the table, that is to take the plates away to the kitchen, the food, the drinks, to wash the fork and knives, right? To clear the table. To clear the table after a meal, in Spanish we say levantar la mesa or quitar la mesa, right? Depending on which country, one is more used than the other way, right? Either levantar la mesa or quitar la mesa. What does levantar mean? Levantar means to lift, and quitar means to remove, right? So, ahora means now. Remember that hay que means that somebody has to do something, but we are not pointing at, we are not using the word somebody and pointing at nobody in particular. So it's like saying something has to be made or done, right? So, levantar, to lift, or quitar, to remove the table. This would be like saying now the table must be lifted, right, or cleared. Or now somebody has to clear the table. Okay? So, the most important thing here I want you to remember is hay que, right? And also the imperative, when we are not talking directly to anybody in particular, when we are not commanding to anybody in particular, we use que, right, at the beginning. And remember, poner la mesa is to set the table, levantar la mesa or quitar la mesa is to clear the table, right, or to lift the table. And well, I hope these sentences have been useful to practice a bit more your Spanish. So I'll see you at the next lesson. Bye.